Good morning, guys. Cruising 650 here. I just thought I'd do a bit of a moto blog on the way into work today. I haven't done one for a while, and there's a funny story behind that. Not really funny, but I guess the rest of you will find it funny anyway. I broke my laptop in a very bad way. Story goes like this. A couple of weeks ago, well, actually no, at least a month ago now, riding the motorbike home from work. I was doing a late shift for that particular week, and I got a luggage rack on the back of the motorbike. It worked great. I had my backpack with a laptop in it. It was all strapped to it beautifully. Not a problem in the world. About a third of the way into the journey home, I look in my mirror. Ooh, it appears there's a bag hanging off the back. Oh shit, better pull over and fix it up. Don't know what's going wrong there, but we'll fix it up. Anyhow, about 10 seconds after that moment of thought, I'll go across some tram tracks. As you can imagine, after that it did not end well. Those tram tracks were enough to dislodge it from its perch, and right in the middle of the bloody intersection it dropped the bag. And my oh my, did it make a mess of the laptop. All the ports on one side are completely smashed up, the screen obliterated. The external casing, well, let's just say it's cracked in more than a few places. So anyway, I got the laptop home. You know, there's nothing much more I could do there on the side of the road. Plugged it into the power packs, booted it up, and true to its word, it actually still booted up. I was quite impressed, actually. There was nothing wrong with the actual motherboard and the other parts of the computer itself. It all booted up and fine and that, but I just couldn't use it like that. I can't take it out to clients and rubbish like that, so I put in a request for it to be repaired, because mine's a flexi-rent laptop, which in layman's terms over here means I claim it back on my tax each year and whatnot, and you know, it's got insurance included with it, so thankfully it was covered for its doom and gloom. Now it could have been a write-off, but they've decided to repair it, which I'm not all that disappointed, to be quite honest. I'm not one of those people who, once something is damaged, I don't go out and just replace it with a brand new one all the time. Personally, I just think it's a waste of a particularly useful product. Plus, I don't particularly like reinstalling Windows in every goddamn program I have on it. Took me ages to get to that point. So I haven't had a laptop for like 4 to 5 weeks now. It is killing me. I haven't really bothered motorblogging in the last couple of weeks. I'm only doing this one now on the premise that I might be getting my laptop back later on this week, so I might actually be able to post this video up. There's a warning to all you other motovloggers out there: don't take your laptop on the back of the motorbike held on by straps. They don't fucking work. So I've learnt my lesson there. It's cost me $220 in insurance. You know, sometimes you just have to learn your lesson the hard way, so that has certainly been done. In other news, I have bought a new exhaust for motorbike. I'm not too sure if you can hear in the background of this video, but it is considerably louder than the stock original that was fitted to the bike, and considerably smaller and considerably lighter as well. I bought it on eBay from SP Exhaust, I believe it was. No, SP Engineering on eBay. It cost me about 370 Australian dollars, including the postage. Came out within 7 days. I was actually floored with that. It's like, whoa, that quick from the UK? Fuck me, you know. It's like, But anyway, I was wrapped with that because that means I get to install my exhaust, and what's it doing? Rabbits, guts, and I'm doing 130 already. Woo! Keep going. Yes, it's a very small, stubby sort of style exhaust. It's got a removable baffle, which the baffle is always removed because that's just the way I like it to sound. With the baffle in it, doesn't really make it all that much quieter, to be honest, but let's face it, I didn't buy it because I wanted it to be quiet. It was a great deal. If you are out there and you haven't modified your exhaust, and you like, not necessarily a bit of a loud one, but you know, a bit of fun, an exhaust definitely adds a bit of a touch to the motorbike. It's just, oh no, it's put the fun back into it actually for me. Yeah, I took it through one of our toll tunnels down here in Melbourne, the Burnley tunnel, and then the Domain, or in the back, way back, whichever way around they are. I can't remember which names, don't really care. But yeah, I took it through the underground tunnels and revved the guts out of it. Truck drivers do it with their Jake brakes all the time, so fuck it, I'm going to do it on a motorbike with my loud exhaust. What else is news? Not a lot really. Christmas break, absolutely nothing done really. I'm still living at home with the old man at the moment, unfortunately. So he was up on the holidays in New South Wales for a little bit, so I basically had the whole house to myself for a period of 3 weeks. So that was, in essence, my holiday from him. So that was good. Planning on moving in with some friends. We're actually looking at buying a house together as a group effort. Down here in Melbourne, I mean, I wouldn't say it's the most expensive real estate, but let's face it, for the younger generation, even for people who's, well, what, I'll be 30 this year, it's a very hard thing to get into the housing market now. You know, no one has any savings, no one has any deposit, or any rubbish like that, so my friends' parents are looking at helping them buy a house, and they've asked me, you know, do you want to move in? Whether it be as part of the mortgage or as this is the roommate, I guess, that's yet to be determined, but one or another, I'm more than happy to share a house with them. They're great people. So I'm looking at doing that, because I need to get out of home, really. I am sick to death of my dad's whinging and whining. I think he's going to be turning out to one of those grumpy old farts in a nursing home. So yes, that's about all there is really in the other news. The sun goes up, the sun goes down, and it goes back up and then back down, and up and down. With any luck, the firebugs will most certainly stay out of the Melbourne area. I'm not too sure if you people around the world are sort of familiar with the 2009 bushfires, but they were not good. King Lake is probably, at best, about 10 or 15 minutes drive from where I currently reside with my parents. Yeah, I mean, I've gone up there on the motorbike a few times, seen the, what is still, you know, a great and beautiful countryside area, but you can still see that it bears the scars still from the 2009 bushfires, and we're looking at the start of 2013 now, which is it's a bit of a shame. It's a beautiful area, and I know the government has placed extra restrictions on the rebuilding process to make sure it's done properly and things like that. I can understand that, but I really think they need to be doing more to help these people. The one thing I don't think they need to be doing to help these people is some of them are having their land bought back by the government themselves because they don't feel comfortable living there or anymore. or something like that, or it's too fire prone. Look, no disrespect to those people who probably obviously lost a lot on that day, but my personal feeling is that it's always been a fire prone area. It was always clear that it was a fire prone area. To move into that area, you would have known that. I don't think they should be buying the land back off these people in the government. So, but that said, I mean, look, back to my original point, it's a beautiful area. I might take a ride up there this weekend and see if I can have a bit of a squiz around. I might have to really drop by a cafe or two up there, make it as part of a day ride or something. It's been too long since I've gone up there, so that's about it. Well, it looks like I've got some either some lane splitting to do, or I'm certainly going to get around this truck. They just love to go slower than they need to be sometimes. I know they're heavy and loaded up and it makes it hard to get uphill, but let's face it, we're on a downhill angle at the moment. There's no reason to be doing 71 k's an hour. And there's too much traffic in the right hand lane for me to overtake now. I'm not a lane splitter, but hey, sometimes even I get that crazy thought. So I will leave all you YouTubers, motor bloggers and people in between to do what they're going to do. Safe riding. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.